Hi guys, so welcome to my new channel. I have decided to start this channel for all Chiarians, all people, all ages, all gender that suffer with Arnold Chiari malformation. So this is my first video. This is really just a welcome video. If you like me, if you like this video, if you want to stay in the know, please like, share, comment, hit the bell, and subscribe. So that's generally the most things, I guess. I don't know. So anyways, what is Arnold Chiari malformation? Arnold Chiari malformation is something that researchers believe that you are born with. The reason I say that is because it's still in its research infancy. So nobody knows with 100% certainty how it started, or all of the symptoms, all of the treatments. There is definitely no cure at this point. So right now, scientists, or not scientists, but researchers and doctors all believe that you are born with it. It is genetic. So even with that said, there are many different types of it. There's Arnold Chiari type 1, which is what I have, type 2, 3, 4, and I believe there's a 5. I'm not fully versed in all of them. I'm not even fully versed in the one that I have, but the point of my YouTube channel is just to talk about what I'm going through, to give tips, hacks, advice, suggestions, just to be your sister, your ChiariSista, in this journey that we are going through. A couple things that I do want to mention. I want to give a shout out definitely to Krystle-lee Campbell. She is one of my Chiari sisters from one of my support groups on Facebook. And she made this amazing shirt that I love. Dear Chiari, 1 finger, 2 words. And it could mean a couple things. It could mean exactly what you mean. 1 finger, 2 words, which 1 word is inappropriate. Or it could mean 1 finger pointing to heaven, 2 words, but God. Because it is nothing but God that is helping to bring me through this whole journey I am going through. I do have another sister, Chiari sister, that I would love to give a shout out to. However, I have not received permission from her yet to share her name or contact information through Facebook. However, I will say she made these really cute earrings, which of course, you know, we get zipped for our surgery. So this is a purple zipper, earrings, a choker, which she asked me my neck size, and I think I gave it a tiny bit loose. So it fits a little loose, but I actually like it better this way than as a choker because it's not really hurting me. And then also this cute little bracelet that she made. So once she gives me permission to share her name and contact information, if she gives me that permission, then I will definitely share that with you. As far as Krystle-lee Campbell, I will be putting her a link to her Facebook page in the description box below. So today is not going to be that long of a video, because I just really want to give an introduction to me and an introduction to my page. Sorry for the noises you hear in the background. We have 2 dogs, a Labrador and a Chihuahua, and right now my Chihuahua is being very whiny, so that's what you hear. But anyways, with my journey, where I'm at right now is, okay, I was diagnosed with Arnold Chiari malformation August 22nd of 2018, so just last year. October 26, 2018, I had my first surgery. I had a posterior fossa decompression along with a laminectomy, which is where they cut out a piece of the top vertebrae. And I had a duroplasty, which of course that means they took out part of my dura in the back and added a bovine dura, which is the lining of a cow heart. And because I love animals, I'm so excited because I can now say I am part animal. However, so anyways, I had that surgery October 26th of 2018, and oh my gosh, it was horrible. I did create a video and I posted it on my regular Facebook page, and I also posted it on my personal regular YouTube, and I deleted it from my phone, so I can't figure out how to get it off of YouTube and save it so I can post it to here so you can see that raw footage, because when I say I was jacked up looking, I was really jacked up looking. It was the worst pain I have ever had in my life. I felt so defeated by my own body. I could not keep my eyes open. I could not feed myself. I could not walk. I could not go to the bathroom by myself. Thank God that I have my husband and my 2 children here to help me, because I don't know how I would have done it. Yeah, it was just horrible. It was horrible. But my experience was horrible because I also had, and forgive me, I can never pronounce this right, a pseudomengenical, I think that is. It's an overabundance of CSF collecting in the back of your head. CSF meaning cerebral spinal fluid, your brain and spine fluid. So something happened and it literally started swelling and deforming the entire back of my head, my neck, my upper back and shoulders, even in the front right here was swelling, and my face was getting a little puffier. I went to my neurosurgeon and he kept saying, "Oh no, you're fine. There's nothing, this is normal. This is fine. You're good." I was not fine. Here comes the Labrador. Sorry. Shush! Nobody's outside. Sorry, I hope nobody had earphones in their heads, their ears. Nala, hush. Hey, that's enough. So, Abby, come here. Hush. Come up here. So, anyways, hey, I'm trying to do a video here. Stop. So, basically, I don't know where I was. Okay, so he said that there was nothing wrong, but I had all this swelling. So I was in and out of the emergency room, in and out, in and out. It got to the point where everybody in the emergency room knew who I was. And that really sucks because our hospital is one of the largest in the state. It's huge. So for everybody in the emergency room to know who I am just by me walking in is ridiculous to me. So in and out of the emergency room, I kept blacking out. None of my symptoms got any better. They all just got worse. And then my neurosurgeon decided to put me back in for a second surgery. So I had a second surgery, which was exploratory, and he removed about 2 cups worth of fluid, brain fluid, from the back of my head. They also put in a lumbar tap. So they did the tube going straight up my spine, and they drained out a lot of fluid from there as well. And I had to have that tube in for 4 days, and every hour it was drained. So that was December 28th. So October 26th, I had my first surgery. December 28th, I had my second surgery. So February 19th, I passed out. And I was having stroke-like symptoms. My husband rushed me to the emergency room. My neurosurgeon said, "There's nothing wrong with your brain. I cured you." That's what he said. I cured you. There is no cure for this. So that was the moment I decided I was going to fire him. And I will not mention his name at all because I think he's a brilliant neurosurgeon, just not for Chiari. So I went to one of my support groups on Facebook, which I absolutely love to pieces. And everybody suggested Dr. Rosner. So I thought about that. And then a friend of mine contacted me on Facebook, and she had no idea that people on my social media were talking about Dr. Rosner in North Carolina. And she said, "Hey," so I was talking to one of my best friends, and I happened to mention you and what you're going through, and I found out that her dad or her father-in-law is a neurosurgeon that specializes in Chiari, and his name is Dr. Rosner. I was like, "What? Are you serious?" So I contacted him. The very next week, my husband and I are down there in North Carolina. It was about a 6-hour drive for us. And he was very thorough. He discussed everything. Come to find out, my neurosurgeon up here that did my first 2 surgeries only partially did things. He didn't take enough of some stuff out that should have been taken out. He didn't do this. It was just a lot. It was very overwhelming. And so I am now going back in for a 3rd surgery on April 10th. So I will have 3 different surgical experiences. The first surgery, of course, is horrible. That's the worst, in my opinion, because they're taking out your part of your skull. They're taking out part of your spine. They're taking out your dura. They're playing around with your brain. They're doing all this other stuff. That was very hard to recover from. The second surgery was actually an amazing surgery. I felt amazing for 2 weeks after the second surgery. Well, 2.5 weeks. And then after the 2.5 weeks, everything came crashing back down. So that was a completely different experience. And then I'll have this 3rd surgery. So I'll be able to tell you what's what. I was not planning on making this video this long, so I do apologize. Although I do think I'm going to use some good information. I do want to give a disclaimer, though. I am not a doctor. I'm not. I am not a Chiari expert. I am me. I am my own person. I have my own opinions. So the purpose, like I said, the purpose of this channel is to share my opinions. There are 2 ladies on one of my support groups that made a statement because I was asking questions. I said, you know, I'm starting this channel, and what are some things you would like me to talk about in different videos? You know, give me some topics for different videos and things you'd like me to share, things you want me to review, tips and things. You know, just give my opinion, because nowhere on YouTube have I found a channel that is dedicated just to this by a specific person. I mean, there's institutions that do it, things like that, and doctors, but I wanted to do something on a personal level. And everybody was supportive. However, there were 2 ladies that made statements that made me feel like they were saying they didn't want me to do this because nobody's going to share the same experience as I do, whatnot. Okay, I just want to say this. These are my opinions. These are things that work for me. This is my story. This is my journey. And if I can help you with my journey, then I'm happy. So yes, Chiari is very individual specific. Not one person is going to share the exact same experience. That's just not going to happen. But that's life. That's life. That's with everything. I can drink a glass of water. I can give my husband a glass of water. We're going to have two different experiences. Right? I'm a woman. My sister is a woman. But we have different experiences. We hear things, feel things, taste things, see things, think things differently. So I say to them, which I did not respond on that thread because I was just, I don't know, but I say to them and other people like them that say, why are you going to do this when everybody's different? I say this to say, if one person can take away anything positive from my videos and from my experience, then to me, I have succeeded in my mission. I am doing this to spread awareness for our condition. I am doing this to spread awareness for any chronic pain situation. I am doing this for myself also. Sometimes if you just talk things out, you can feel better. So people write down things in journals to make them feel better. This is helping me. So my next, sorry, here they come again. So my, shh, hey, I'm filming. Abby, I'm filming. So, hush, come here, just be quiet. I didn't mean come here. So my next videos will be more Abby, get down, move. My next videos will be more specific about different topics. And I had a book someplace that I wrote down things. I have a list of different topics that friends and that friends wanted me to discuss, wanted to hear my opinion on. So I have notes on different things that I will be discussing in different videos. So again, if you would like to share my journey, if you would like to hear my opinions, my thoughts on anything, if there's anything you would like me to talk about, please comment down below. And please don't forget to hit subscribe, like this video, and then hit the bell. The bell is very important if you hit it, because then you'll get notifications on whenever I post other videos. I will be sharing, again, my story. I'll be sharing tips, hacks, but also I will be following a lot of other pages, or I do follow other pages, and I follow other programs like the Chiari program, like Chiari awareness programs and institutions. So whenever I see new updates on research or new things that we can try, then I will be sharing those as well. So please, again, like me, please love me, subscribe to me, please, and make sure you hit that bell so I can always keep you in the know when I'm in the know. So my hopes, thoughts, and prayers for all of you is that we find some deliverance from the pain that we're in, and that one day soon, very soon, there is a cure. And if they can't find a cure in our lifetime, a much better treatment that will give us a better quality of life. So I hope you enjoyed what you saw today in my quirkiness and my forgetfulness sometimes. So sometimes I will jump back and forth with things and stuff, but I hope you like it. So follow me in my journey, and I promise I won't lead you down a bad path.